Good evening, friends. I'm Anushka Raj, and you are welcome to Knowledge Sharing Channel. Today, we are going to continue our biology session, that is reproduction in plants. In this video, in this sets of video, we are going to understand what is sexual reproduction. Okay. In the previous videos, we learned about the asexual means. Is it? We learned about its ways, how to do it, and what are the types like spore formation, fragmentation, and more, many more. Okay. In this video, we are going to study about the sexual reproduction. Okay. So first of all, let me tell you that sexual means होता क्या है? Sexual means that two parents are required. How many parents are required? Two parents will be required. In the asexual means, as I told you, only one parent is required. And sexual means two parents are required, and in that also there will be a male parent and a female parent. Okay. Obviously, a male gamete should be there and a female gamete should be there. And one more thing, when we say a male gamete fuses with a female gamete in the sexual reproduction, हम लोग बोलते हैं कि मेल गैमेट जो है वो फ्यूज करता है फीमेल गैमेट के साथ. I have explained you what is the fusion, what is meaning of fusion, and what is male gamete, what is female gamete, and everything else. Okay, so you please rewind the video, previous videos, and then come back if you don't know. Okay, so male gamete, actually what is the name, particular name we have given to a male gamete. Okay, so it is known as a sperm. Okay, male gamete is known as the sperm and female gamete is known as the ovum. Okay, sperm and ovum. Yeah. Right. So is it clear? As I told you, sexual में sperm भी required है और ovum भी required है. Is it clear? अब सेक्सुअल में एक्चुअली होता क्या है ना कि जो फीमेल गैमेट है मेल गैमेट है फ्यूज करता है एंड इट फॉर्म्स अ जाइगोट. ओके, एंड वी आर टुडे गोइंग टू स्टडी द सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन प्लांट्स. इज इट क्लियर? और सेक्सुअल में भी दो टाइप का सेक्सुअल प्लांट्स होता है ना, एक तो मेल होता है एंड एक तो फीमेल और मेल दोनों होता है. ओके, द थिंग इज दैट होता क्या है इसमें कि सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन जो होता है ये प्लांट्स में हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं, है ना. तो इसमें क्या होता है, कोई कोई यूनिसेक्सुअल होता है. हम लोग जानते हैं कि सेक्स क्या चीज है. सेक्स इज अ मेल एंड अ फीमेल, है ना. सेक्स ये दोनों ही सेक्स है, अ मेल एंड अ फीमेल. अब अगर हम बात करेंगे यूनिसेक्सुअल का, ऐसा कोई कोई प्लांट्स होता है जैसे पपाया का प्लांट. ठीक है, पपाया का प्लांट में क्या होता है, पपाया का प्लांट में क्या होता है कि वेदर इट मे बी अ फीमेल प्लांट और इट मे बी अ मेल प्लांट, किसी में एंथर और फिलामेंट ही होगा और किसी में स्टिग्मा ही होगा केवल. इज इट क्लियर? कार्पेल और स्टैमेन हम लोग को पता है, या फिर अभी हम लोग जानने जा रहे हैं व्हाट इज कार्पेल एंड व्हाट इज स्टेमन एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स. ओके, सो हम लोग को ये जानना होगा कि सबसे पहले यूनिसेक्सुअल में पपाया आता है और पपाया में ऐसा कोई प्लांट ऐसा होता है जिसमें केवल मेल पार्ट्स होता है और कोई भी ऐसा प्लांट होता है जिसमें केवल फीमेल होता है. लेकिन बाइसेक्सुअल में दोनों सेक्सेस आर देयर, टू सेक्सेस आर देयर. वेट अ सेकेंड, two sexes are there, like mango tree example is there. Is it clear? Is it? ये समझ में आया कि मेल गैमेट फीमेल गैमेट सेक्सुअल everything is clear? Hope so. And let me just rub this out and see. Now I'm going to tell you what is the actually diagram of the flower, so that you will be knowing what is a flower, how is a flower starts their fusion, their pollination, and everything, fertilization, everything we'll study. But first of all, we should know what is the structure of a flower. So let me just make the structure of the flower. Of a flower. Is it clear? Structure of the flower, you can adjust with the structure of the flower. And this is the stigma. Let me just first of all label the parts and then I will tell you what is all about it. What is the function, what is it, and everything else. Okay, this is stigma. Is it? This is the petals, which attracts the beautiful butterflies and the bees and some insects. The petals only attract the insects and the butterflies. The colorful petals which attracts even us. Okay, the beautiful hibiscus, the beautiful rose, the petal only looks very beautiful, not these all the parts. Only the petal looks so beautiful. Okay, so this petal attracts the everybody. This is sepal, which protects the flower. And this is the stalk. And this is the anther. This is a filament. Wait. This is the filament. And this is stigma. This pipe-like structure is style. And this whole part is, wait, let me just highlight the parts. The part, this part which I have highlighted, can you see the highlight part? That is ovary. Inside the ovary, these small, can you see these small things, is known as the ovule. I'll just talk about it later on. And do you know, this part makes up something else and this part makes up something else. I'll just tell you. Wait. Now, what I'm going to do is tell you what are the functions first of all, okay? And then we'll study which is the male part and which is the female part afterwards. Let it be sometime away, okay? First start with the anther. What does anther do? Anther produces some yellowish powder-like substance which is known as the pollen grain. And that pollen grain contains male gametes, that is the sperm. And this filament-like structure, something wire-like structure, anything you can say, is known as the filament which gives support to these anthers. Is it clear? And let us go to this part again. This is stigma. Sticky part, जो sticky होता है, वो हो गया stigma. Okay, which receives the pollen grain, जो कि receive करता है pollen grain को. After that, this is the style. Okay, from which or through which the pollen grains go to the ovules, okay, or the ovary. After that, the ovary contains the ovules, which is very, very important, which actually contains the female gametes or the ovumes. Is it? The sepals, as I told you, protect the whole flower. Stalk gives the support to it. Petals, as I told you, are the attractive portions. Let me just write it somewhere else. Yeah, let me write it up here. Now let me tell you that हम जानते हैं कि एक फ्लावर में एक मेल पार्ट होता है, एक फीमेल पार्ट होता है, ठीक है? What is the female part known as and what is the male part known as? हम मेल पार्ट को बोलते हैं stamen You would have heard about this word in the previous classes also. And the female part, we call it as, or the female part is known as pistil. Pistil is a new word. You would have heard about the carpel. Okay, so pistil or the carpel is the same thing, is it? This is the whole structure of the flower. Is it clear? Now let me tell you some more words. Okay, biology is full of words, isn't it? You know, full of words and words and words, complex words without of no use. Complex words are there. Okay, so let us see what are those complex words. First of all, group of sepals is known as what? World. Actually हम लोग क्या करते हैं ना, बायोलॉजी में वर्ल्ड बोलते हैं, WHORL, वर्ल्ड. वर्ल्ड क्या होता है? ग्रुप, सिंपली ग्रुप. ग्रुप को हम लोग वर्ल्ड भी बोल सकते हैं, ठीक है. सो इधर आई राइट इट एज ग्रुप और वर्ल्ड ऑफ किसका? लेट मी जस्ट राइट इट डाउन. Actually, I want space for it now. Group or world of sepals is known as what? There's a name given to it. Group of sepals or world of sepals is known as calyx. What is it known as? Calyx. CALYX, calyx. Isn't it a complex word? Complex sounding word, but its meaning is so simple. Now let us rub this sepals. You can note it down. Now come to petals. Let me just write about the petals. What's complex sounding name of petals? Do you know what is the complex sounding name of petals? It's corolla. Isn't it? It sounds same as corona virus, but it's just a different thing. It's the word of petals known as corolla. Okay. Now let us go ahead with the word of, let me see, stamen. Okay. The word of stamen. What is the name given to the word of stamen? It's androecium. Androecium. Isn't it a more complex one? It's known as androecium. Stamen, word of stamen is known as androecium. We know what is the word of stamen. What is stamen? The anther and the filament is known as stamen. Together it is known as stamen. Anther as well as filament is known as stamen, and the word of stamen is known as the androecium. Is it clear? Let us move ahead with the word of next. What is it? Carpel. Yeah, you have guessed right. It's the word of carpel. Okay, it is known as? The word of carpel is known as gynoecium. Okay, this is all about the structure of wonderful flower, isn't it? In the next video, we are going to deal about the male gamete or the sperm, which get produces in the anther. Okay, in this lecture we studied about what are the whole parts of flower. We studied the wonderful names of flower. and we studied the what is called the group or the whirl of carpel, stamen, petals, sepals, and everything else. Okay. Now ये स्टिग्मा है, ठीक है, ये स्टिग्मा है. यहाँ पे आता है ये जो एंथर से पॉलन ग्रेन्स यहाँ पे आता है, ये रिसीव करता है. स्टिग्मा एक बार रिसीव करता है क्योंकि वो स्टिकी होता है, ठीक है, इसलिए वो रिसीव करता है. विंड चला तो यहाँ से आके उड़ के आ गया, यहाँ पे बैठ गया, तो वो अलग चीज़ है, ठीक है. ये रिसीव किया, स्टिग्मा रिसीव किया. यहाँ पे फिर स्टाइल के थ्रू जो है वो ओवरी में जाता है. ओवरी क्या है? ये वाला जो गोल सा पार्ट है ना, ये वाला पार्ट देखो, ये वाला पार्ट, दिस इज नोन एज ओवरी, ठीक है. दैट इज व्हाट आई हैव हाईलाइटेड, ठीक है. वो ओवरी है और उसके अंदर जो ये जो छोटा छोटा इस टाइप का सेमी सर्कल, दीज आर द ओव्यूल्स और द ओवरी. ओके, ये ओव्यूल्स जो है क्या करता है? कंटेन करता है फीमेल गैमेट्स को. ओके, these ovules contain female gametes. Male gametes receive हुआ यहाँ पर, आया, it comes here and it goes into the ovules and then fuses together to form a zygote, or you can say even seeds. Let me tell you one more thing, that जब यहाँ पे fusion होता है, when the fusion is there in the male gamete and the female gamete, what happens? ये जो ovules है ना, जिसमें female gametes आते हैं, वो seeds का form ले लेता है, वो seeds बन जाता है. It forms the seeds of the fruit and the ovary. ये जो ovary है, धीरे and it starts growing and it forms the fleshy part of the fruit. What it forms? It forms a fleshy part of the fruit. Okay. And you will say that it is not like that कि flower में fruit होता है. हम लोग तो आज तक नहीं देखे flower में fruit. Yeah, you are correct. Flowers में fruit नहीं होता है. But क्या होता है इसमें कि flowers धीरे धीरे it starts losing their energy and they start falling off. वो धीरे धीरे मुरझा के गिरने लगता है. And what happens? These all anther and filaments also fell off. The stigma also fell off, the style also fell off, and everything is fallen, and obviously sepals also fall, and only the ovary and the ovules are there which forms the fruit. And किसी plants में क्या होता है, जैसे मान लेते हो मैंगो रहता है, ठीक है, मैंगो में सेपल्स का कोई काम नहीं होता, it is no use of. But whereas if we talk about the tomatoes, you can see वो जो छोटा ऊपर में रहता है, छोटा ग्रीन टाइप्स का कुछ होता है ऊपर में, है ना, like this. Let me show you just. इस टाइप से होता है कुछ tomatoes. Like this, it is somewhat tomato is. This is the fleshy part, and inside it the seeds are there. What is this? Where does this come from? These are the sepals of the flower which does not fall off. कोई प्लांट ऐसा होता है जिसमें कि सेपल्स का नीड नहीं होता है, तो दैट फेल ऑफ. इफ देयर इज समथिंग नीड, देन इट डज नॉट फेल ऑफ. ओके, सो आई होप यू एंजॉयड माय सेशन, एंड प्लीज like, subscribe and share if you like my channel, and if you have any doubts, any queries, you can comment in the comment box. Okay, so till then, keep yourself safe in this corona period. It is so harmful period. Okay, so till then, bye.